Today's video is going to be a bit of a mess because I'm not talking with the script. I'm filming like this in my bunk and the fan's going, but I'm just going to get this video out there because I don't know, life's complicated. But primarily I'm going to be talking about what's next in the future. My patrons know this, not everyone else knows, but for the past month I've been trying to turn my novel, The Infinity Cycle, into a comic, which, just here are the results so far. Pretty decent, I guess, but yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. No. The comic was a mistake, and I'll tell you why. I've been working on the story since I was 12, and it has evolved so much since then. But the big problem is after 6 years of working on this story, how far have I gotten in it? Like, how far have I really gotten? Not that far. Like, I've only gotten like the beginning done, and that's it. Every time I get to a certain point, I get stuck. I look back and I go, I don't like this. I want it to be different. So then I just rewrite it. And it happens over and over and over and over again. And this year especially, it's been really difficult, partly because we were moving and all that crazy stuff, but I don't know, like, for the first time since ever, I kind of started falling out of love with my story, and that kind of scared me because, you know, 6+ years of work. Is it going down the drain? But I don't know. It's okay. Like, it helped me learn a lot of things about writing and storytelling, and I know that's what I want to do. I still want to be a storyteller and a writer, but for the past couple weeks, I've been thinking, should I just stop? Am I just trying to force something that was never meant to be? And the problem was, with that thought process, it kind of bleached into my Patreon site, my YouTube channel, and I just went into a really bad time where I was thinking, should I even be doing any of this? Because, like, what value am I putting out into the world? Like, literal value. Like, there are so many better tutorials, there are so many better artists, there are so many better storytellers, so what's the point? I don't know. Back on track. So making it a comic was one attempt, I guess, at trying to refuel that passion about my story, and kind of worked at the beginning a little bit, but then it got really bad. Like, I loathed every second of drawing. I felt like there was no love in what I was doing. Even when I started daydreaming about, oh, I want this to happen later in the story and stuff, like, I could not even think about that. I couldn't look at my characters, I couldn't look at my YouTube channel, my art, or anything without feeling just dread. Like, there was no love in it. And that scared me, you know? 6+ years and you suddenly hate it with fiery passion. It's not a good feeling. So where does that leave you? Am I going to stop? No, I'm not. Like, I'm going to stop trying to make it a comic because that I was way unprepared for that. So it's going to go back to being a novel, maybe with illustrations in it. I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to go back to just writing it as a book, but that's not all I'm going to focus on from now on. Like, I'm going to start writing other stories. I'm going to focus a little bit more on what I really want to do on YouTube, because, let's face it, what I was originally wanting this channel to be, I wanted it to be more of tutorials and fun craft videos, and yeah, speed paints and art videos, that stuff too, but that wasn't just why I wanted to make it. And especially now that we're living in an RV and I don't have any of my supplies, and it's really difficult to set up watercolors. I've just been doing digital work, which is great, which is good. I'm not dissing on digital art, but it's not exactly what I want to do right now. Like, I'm not happy with how it looks. I'm not happy with what my channel looks like right now. I don't know, so I'm gonna work on that. But the main point, it's not just about my book anymore. I promise. Like, this channel, my Patreon site, my life, I'm gonna stop hyper-focusing on this story. I'm gonna give it a bit of a break, a bit of a backseat, start working on other projects. Like, I'm not gonna say exactly what those projects are because I am terrible at sticking with promises and I never follow up with any of the schedules I post, so I don't want to keep adding more onto that guilt train because that's not good for anyone, especially my mental health. So yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a surprise what I'm gonna do, but I hope you enjoy it. Like, I'm honestly looking forward to the stuff that I have swimming in my head, and hopefully now that I'm giving myself more liberty to pursue other projects and other ideas, a bit of that love and passion for the Infinity Cycle is going to come back and refill that. But at the end of the day, it's just going to be what it's going to be. If I refill that passion, great. If I just accept that it was a good run, it was a good lesson, it helped me grow, but ultimately it's time to put it on the shelf, I'm good at accepting that too. Like, I cannot say for certain which one it's going to be because I don't know. Like, heck, I'm an 18-year-old. I don't know anything. Everything is new and crazy and weird and So yeah, that pretty much wraps up the video. I appreciate it if you watched. This is kind of more of a self-therapeutic kind of thing, so thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification button, and I'll see you in the next video.